Hello, everyone. Happy 2020. So great to be back on the mat and sharing this practice with you. Thanks to everyone who's reached out to share how much they're enjoying these practices. Remember, they live in our feed for our group, so you can do them over and over and over again. Today's practice, we're going to think about our capabilities when we are caught in our spinning thinking, right? And that spinning thinking takes us into the past or the future. We miss out on being present. And in that missing out, we also miss out on what we're capable of with our bodies, what we're capable of in our relationships, what we're capable of mentally, emotionally. We miss out on remembering that we have these wonderful talents and gifts and skills because we're so caught up in being somewhere else and other we are right now. So today we're going to just do some gentle movements, synchronize our breath with those movements to help bring us into the present, and then open our vision, open our eyes to who we are right now when we give ourselves permission to just be, right? If we give ourselves permission to be enough in the moment, what do we recognize about ourselves? Right? Who are we? And we're so much more than an eating disorder. We're so much more than a symptom. We're so much more than an urge or any diagnosis or anything that we consider to be a lack in ourselves. Right? We have something to offer the world. We have something to offer ourselves. So we're just going to tap into that a little bit today. As always, remember you can have your props that you enjoy to have with your practice. Any poses that don't feel good to you, remember you don't have to do them. Just do them in the way that does feel good to you. All right? I'm going to head back to my mat and we will get started. So glad you're here. Hey, Kristen. All right, so let's start in mountain pose. Let's start standing just to get our energy up. Not sure where you are, but I'm on the East Coast and it's kind of early still. My body needs a little lift. So I'm going to start in mountain pose. I'm going to bring my feet underneath me, arms by my sides. I'm going to let my arms be a little soft. So I'm not going to get too rigid. I'm going to just kind of hang out in this a little bit. I'm just going to begin to rock front and back. And just feel the bottoms of my feet, the soles of my feet, right? My feet that hold me and carry me. I'm just going to give them a little love and attention. Just rock back and forth, maybe side to side. Wake up the sides of your feet as well. And then just do a little roll through your toes. And the other side as well. And then just begin to wake up your wrists. Go overhead and roll out your wrists. Stretch out your fingers, right? So our feet and our hands, they do so much for us. Just giving them a little love like this can go a long way. Good. And then take your arms by your sides and let's begin to flow through some half sun salutations. So as you breathe in, take your arms up. You can look up if you like. And as you breathe out, lower your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Nice and gentle. Press down through your feet to reach high. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your hands down. Let's do the same movement, but just change the way we move our arms. Now let's take the arms forward and up. Breathe in, maybe a little lift with your heart, a little back bend at the top. And exhale, soften your knees, fold all the way down, drop your head. Inhale, roll up, pull the back of your heart up, and then lift from the front of your heart and breathe in. Exhale, soften your knees, fold, drop your head. So roll up, lift through the back of your heart first, and then the front of your heart lifts and breathe in. Good. One more time together. Go ahead and fold down. Lift through the back of your heart, rise up through the front of your heart, lift up, and then bring your hands in front of you and just pause. Purposely connect all of your fingertips together. It might sound really silly, but we're going to really narrow down how much we focus on to help us become even more present. Right? Because when we are focused all out here, we're not present. So we're going to pull it in. Notice your fingertips, thumb to thumb, every finger to every finger. And then press hard into your palms. And then do the opposite. Relax through your palms, relax through your shoulders. Do that again. Press in. Right? So maybe this pressing in represents all the angst and that energy that comes with spinning thinking. But then do the opposite. Soften and just be here now. Being present, being with the ease. One more time. Press in. And then do the opposite and let it go. Nice, everybody. Take a nice wide step out on your mat. Take your arms out into star pose. Maybe wiggle out your fingers a little bit. Your arms can be more coming straight out from your shoulders, if you want to bring them on an angle, whatever you like. We can do that similar movement like we did in our half sun salutations. So you're going to inhale, lift your heart, maybe roll open a little bit. And then exhale, we're going to fold all the way down. Slide your hands down to your ankles, maybe resting them on the shins. It doesn't really matter how far down we go. And then think about the back of your heart. From the back of your heart, lift up as you breathe in. As you rise, lift from the front of your heart back to your star. Stay here. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Breathe in, I am capable. Breathe out, I am capable. Yes, one more time. I am capable. Breathe in. I am capable. Breathe out. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, round forward. And just hang out down here for a minute. You can bring a little bend in your knees. I like to bring a block under my hands. I have really tight hamstrings, and one way of accepting that is to just working with it, right? Not forcing through it, just working with it, showing my body a kindness. So I have my block here. Good. And then if you like, you can just drop your head. Allow the back of your neck to relax. Find a breath in and a breath out. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. From here, we're going to transition to some lunging poses. So I'm going to turn my right toes forward, and I'm going to bring my hands around to either side of my front foot. I'm going to come onto the ball of my back foot and drop my back knee down. And then bring my hands up to my front leg. So if you're feeling a little wobbly, try walking your right foot out to the right a little bit, or whatever your front foot is. You can be on the ball of your back foot or rest the top of your back foot down. This is a lot of pressure on your knee. Roll up your mat or put a blanket underneath of your knee. And then let your arms hang down. Notice your eyes. Notice what you're looking at. Soften your eyes. Soften your jaw. And as you inhale, reach your arms up. Take a lift in your heart. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. We're going to create a little twist here. So whatever foot is in the front, so mine is my right, so I'm going to take my left arm forward, so the opposite arm to your leg, and then take the other arm back, creating a twist. You can gaze forward or to the side, whatever's comfortable for you. And then take your back hand and just let it fall back on your back leg. Take your left arm up or your front arm up. So we have a little bit of a revolving twist here. Set your eyes to a single point. Be in your breath. Take a moment to notice what you're capable of. Right? It's not what you're not able to do. It's what you're able to do. You're able to reach your arm up. Maybe you're able to lift your eyes up. Wherever you are, it counts. Wherever you are, it counts. If you give yourself permission to be enough, what do you notice about what you're capable of? Take one more breath in and out. And then come forward, take both arms up. Lower your arms down, and we're going to take a half split. So all that means is we're going to just scooch back a little bit. You don't have to have an exact straight front leg. I don't, like I mentioned, my hamstrings are tight, so that's never gonna happen. I'm just gonna hang out here. You can have hands on blocks right here, which is nice. Find your breath, follow it in, follow it out. Inhale, exhale. Noticing that you're capable of being here, even if it's uncomfortable, right? That you can breathe through it. Notice that you're capable of relaxing, or at least to some extent, maybe even if it's just your eyes or your jaw, even if it's uncomfortable. Take one more breath. And then come back to your lunge. Come on the ball of your back foot and bring your back foot flat. We're going to come back around to this straddle position. From the back of your heart, lift up, coming up to standing. Open the front of your heart, lift up. Good. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And then lower your hands down. Let's bring our feet together. And let's take a balancing pose. I'm going to let you choose which balancing pose you want to do. I'm going to do tree. I'm kind of feeling like tree today. So let's all start by balancing on our left foot. So take your balancing pose, the one that you want to. I'm going to guide tree. So I'm going to balance on my left, and I'm going to start by making a kickstand with my toes. I'm going to use my hands in front of me as a way to help stabilize and balance. And then I'm going to explore what it's like to bring my foot up a little higher on my leg and see if that works for me today. And I see that my mind wants to kind of wander. I'm kind of like, am I doing this right? Do I look right? Am I doing it perfectly? Right? Oh my goodness, I'm wobbling. You might be having all these thoughts. Or maybe you're thinking about something you want to do later in the day. It's okay, no judgment. Can you just come back to feeling your standing foot on the floor? Notice what your hands are doing. Notice your breath. And just take in what you're capable of when you pay attention to yourself in a kind way. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Great, let's switch sides. Go ahead and move at your own pace to the other side. I'm going to balance now my right foot in tree. I'm going to start with the kickstand. And then I'm going to just gently explore. Does this work for me today to have my foot a little higher up my leg? And then I'm going to see about doing something different with my arms. Just get a little playful, a little curious. And then I'm going to give myself permission for this to be enough. And just breathe with that for a moment. Just breathe with being in a place that's enough. What are you capable of when you're present with yourself in this place that's enough? Let's take 2 breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come out of your balancing pose. Take a pause in mountain. And then take your feet nice and wide. Take your arms out to your star. Take a lift through your heart. And then a gentle fold forward. You're going to walk your hands over to the opposite foot, so the side that you weren't on before. Drop your back knee down. Bring your front hands to your leg. Find some balance through your front foot. So you might want to walk it out a little bit. Remember, you can pad your knee or bring a prop in to support you. Take your arms up. Create that twist. Allow your backhand to fall where it may. There's no perfect spot, so wherever it goes, even if it's just kind of hanging out in the air, it's all good. And take your front arm up. Just being enough in this moment. Recognizing that you're capable of being here now. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breath in and a breath out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And then come back to center, both arms up. Lower your hands down. And let's take that half split. So just a gentle shifting back. I encourage you to bring a little bend into your front knee. And then do your best to kind of make peace with this pose. For me, it's super uncomfortable. So I have to kind of find that place where I can be and breathe. I let go of expectations of what it should look like and just be happy with what I'm capable of. And from a recovery standpoint, sometimes recognizing that you're capable of holding back from pushing your body into a place that it doesn't want to be. Right? And instead practicing kindness. Right? That is so powerful. Just be in your half split for one more breath. Good, and now come on forward. Come on to the ball of your back foot. Walk your hands around back to center. Take a little lift. So draw your heart forward, making your back flat like a table. Right? Once again, this is where a block can come in handy. You're going to place your right hand on the floor or the block under your nose and take your other arm up. Just a gentle twist. Remembering to breathe. And then lower the hand down and do the other side. Just a gentle twist. And then lower your hand down. You can toe heel your feet together. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Lower one arm down and take a side bend the other way. Just being gentle. Noticing what you're capable of when you're gentle with yourself. And take both arms up. Lower the opposite arm. Take a side bend. And then let's flow through these poses, these side bends. So inhale, one arm up. Exhale, other arm down and bend. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, other arm down. Take a bend. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then come back up to center. Bring both hands in front of your heart and take a pause. Keep your hands pressed in prayer or bring one or both hands onto your heart. And let's close our time together with just a little bit of stillness and breath. If your hands are on your heart, perhaps you can feel just the subtle sensation of yourself breathing. Just as you would put your hand on a friend's back in support, putting your hand on your own heart in this way is very similar. Just giving yourself your own support. Reminding yourself that you got this, that you're capable of this work, that you can persevere, that you can give yourself permission to be enough right where you are. You can be here now, in the moment, and that you have the ability to take on whatever the moment holds. You are capable. I am capable. Take a few more breaths. You're welcome to stay on your mat as long as you like and breathe. If there's some other poses that you're feeling called to do, go ahead and do that. Take your time and just enjoy giving to yourself. As always, I really love spending this 20 minutes together. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Feel free to share in the comments what your experience is like, ideas for themes and poses for next week, and I certainly look forward to seeing you soon. Keep in touch. Have a good day.